The roof on our truck camper is 18 years old, so it is definitely time for an upgrade. So that's why we partnered with RVroof.com, the creators of FlexArmor, to bring you this video. Now, we've known about this company for years, but we just didn't have time to get the roof done before heading to Alaska. But as the saying goes, there's no time like the present. So in this video, you're gonna come along with us on our journey, AKA the customer's journey. If you've seen any of our other videos, you know that we love to get into the nitty-gritty of how RVs are built. So they're taking us into the warehouse so we can film some behind the scenes for you. So let's just get into it. We're getting our FlexArmor roof installed at RV Roof's headquarters in Keystone Heights, Florida. Day one starts with check-in and a walkthrough of your roof. The team confirms all the details, like what kind of skylights you want, whether you have solar panels, and if there are any roof openings you'd like covered. For us, we went with their Flex skylight in the bathroom, option 3, but for the broken skylight over our bed, we chose option 2, fully sealed over. Once we track down a proper replacement for this skylight, they'll cut the FlexArmor and install it for us. Once the decisions are made, the team gets to work, removing all the roof accessories and taping off the sides of the rig to prep for the real transformation. Alright guys, we're back at the shop for day 2. As you saw from the footage we got yesterday was pretty much prep day, and that's kind of what every rig that comes in here looks like. They take off your ACs, your fans, your sewer vent pipes, like they're getting everything off. And
they will always kind of cut membranes. They'll prep around all of the connections, and depending on how well your roof membrane is adhered, they may or may not remove that. But for us, they are removing the entire roof membrane, and they leave that towards
the very end.
Yes.
Pretty much. They prep everything else, and that's a little bit where their secret sauce is with the prep work. It's been really interesting to see and just know these extra steps are really helpful. I mean, I think it's part of the reason they give you a lifetime warranty on this thing is because they believe in their process and their product.
And if you've ever built anything or painted or did anything like this, you know that preparation is key.
Yes.
So they definitely put that extra legwork in here.
So this morning we've been told we're gonna wrap up the last bit of the prep work, and the very last thing they do is they pull off the roof membrane because they don't want to get any dirt or debris or anything. Once you peel off that membrane, you still have all that roof glue
It's still sticky after 18 years.
Yeah, so that's like kind of the last thing they do before they get to priming and then to spraying. And just as a side note, if you're going to come to this location at Keystone Heights, this is the headquarters, and we've met the owners, we've met their sons. Like, this is a really fun environment, and it's not just us they're letting in. If you are here getting this done, you can come in, and they're more than happy to let you up on the scaffolding, answer any questions.
They said lots of people like to see when they actually rip the roof off. I mean, I get it, because I love that stuff too, where you get to actually see the wood of your roof and see it down to the bare wood. And
so even if you aren't getting it done at this location, just be sure any of their other facilities that they've trained folks in, you can just call ahead and ask, like, hey, am I allowed to come in and look at this?
They have different rules, but
yeah, each shop is different. But if you're coming to their headquarters, I just wanted to let you know, super friendly, really fun environment. We're honestly learning a lot about this process too. I'm ready to get into day 2, are you?
Yeah, let's go. We came over here to a quieter area of the shop to show you a piece of our old roof. So as you can see, just the different layers. This was under the AC, so it was a little bit more protected, and you can see like a little gasket area here where there was no sunlight on it. and you can see various levels. Someone had rolled something on here before. Overall, it's not bad for being 18 years old. They definitely used a thicker material. This is an old PVC, and quite frankly, not bad at all. However, one of the things we did want to show you is this is a little printout they can send you, but this is the thickness that the new roof is going to be. So if you look at that versus this, you can definitely see where you're going to get that puncture resistance and that tear resistance from this sprayed on polyurea, I think is what they're calling it. And it's, you know, still flexible, but just that's so crazy.
Hence the name, FlexArmor.
Yeah, FlexArmor. I'm super excited. I'm so happy that we got to see the whole roof taken off. We got to see where we knew there was a little bit of crinkle when we'd step on the roof, and we could see that there was previous water damage, but then taking it up and seeing it, you can see that it's just the Luan, like everything else, just delaminated between the layers. So they put all that primer on there to kind of harden it. You do have an option if you have a roof that's worse than ours. They can actually cut out the sections and replace the wood here as well for an additional fee for the roof. They said ours looked great, especially compared to some of the other ones they said, so we don't need to cut it out. The primer will just help harden it up, and then obviously when you put an extra layer, thick layer on top of it, it should be fine. He said structurally there is absolutely no problems with it. So that's it. Now I'm excited because I think the next step will be starting to spray.
One of the cool things about FlexArmor's formula is that it dries incredibly fast. So fast, in fact, the team can walk on it and make touch-ups right away. During the application process, the crew goes through a quality control check. Any imperfections are marked and removed and then resprayed to ensure the entire surface is seamless. Once everything looks good, the entire roof is painted white. This top coat gives the roof a clean, polished finish. Guys,
Day 3.
Day 3.
This is the final day. All of the actual roof spray and paint and all that was done yesterday. So this is kind of reverse prep of the first day. So it's taking off all that tape that they put on, and then double checking all their seams, and yeah,
and then putting back on all our fans
appliances,
and our vents,
yeah,
the AC,
and just double checking everything. Just double touching up any paint where it needs to be touched up, and just kind of cleaning it all up. So
yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, let's head in there and watch the guys work. It's been 10 months since we got the roof put on, and this thing has gone through 2 tropical storms sitting on the side of our house, and now we've put thousands of miles on it and taken it through Canada and across the US. And I do have to say that I still absolutely love it. I think it is a worthwhile upgrade. We love that we don't have to do any maintenance and that it is protected from the little scrapes and little tree branches that we brush up against taking this thing down 2-track roads. We wanted to thank the whole team at the headquarters location. They were really great in fitting us in and getting this done. And we have a link down below in the description to get a quote of your own. It is definitely worth checking out. We don't make a commission for any sales we make, but if you do call and get a quote, just let them know Getaway Couple sent you so they can take extra care of you.